So here at the ZimFirst homepage, what I want to show you how to do here is go ahead and how to add blog posts to the ZimFirst news page right here. So we can find these over here in posts. You'll see all the posts we have here, and we can go in and edit those posts if we wanted to. I can also create a new post, and I can also create a new post here, or if I'm in the front, also right here. So I'm going to go ahead and click and go into a new post. I'm just going to go ahead and call this one test post. And this is the area where I could add some text if I want to, just text content area, or if I have other content, I can also put it in this area too. Let's say I've got a video from YouTube that I want to put in there. Very simple. WordPress makes it very, very simple. Let's go ahead and put in True Detectives this time. I'm going to go ahead and just grab the URL right here, and I'm just going to paste the URL in right there. WordPress is going to do the rest for me. It's going to go, oh, okay, that's a YouTube video. It's going to go out, it's going to get it, and it's going to already automatically put that into an embed code for me. Now I just click update. That's all I have to do to actually create a test post. But this test post won't actually show up out front and right now because I need to give it a category, and I also want to make it look nice, I also want to give it a featured image. So first I'm going to come down, I'm going to give it a category of ZimFirst News, and I'm going to click and I'm going to remove a category of uncategorized. Since I already saved it and I hadn't given it a category, it'll automatically send it to uncategorized. But I don't want it uncategorized. I want it to go to ZimFirst News. So I'm going to select ZimFirst News and click Update. I'm going to show you what happens before on ZimFirst News if I don't add a featured image. So I'm going to come over here to ZimFirst News and click, and you'll see that our test post is our first post that shows up because it was the latest post that we created. It's got text content is what it says, and people will need to click in here to the read more section. When they do, they'll see the text content in the video right below it. Very nice, embedded it nice. It's responsive, goes all the way across, and the video will stream directly from YouTube without downloading all at once, so people don't have to wait a long time. They can just instantly start watching the video. Very nice. But I just have this default image, and I want our ZimFirst logo to show up there. So I'm going to come back over here, and I'm going to come all the way down here to the bottom, and I'm going to click on Set Featured Image. And I'm going to scroll through our media library here and click on our logo right here. This one is 600 by 424, so that'll be plenty big. And then come on over here and click on Update. And now that we've set that and we've updated, let's go ahead and refresh the page. Now we get our nice Zimbabwe First logo here and our post content right here. But let's say I wanted this to be an audio post. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this and delete this text content too. And I could click on Add Media and upload, per se, an MP3 file maybe. Or if I already have one, and we do have one in here, I'm going to go ahead and find that right here. Click on this, click Insert into Post. WordPress is going to recognize it's an audio file, and it's going to go ahead and wrap it in the HTML5 audio tags, so that when people go ahead and come out here now to ZimFirst and we refresh, now we see the text content is gone, and now we've got a link to the audio. When they go into the file, we now see down below our ZimFirst logo, we have our audio here, and when they click on it, they can play our audio. Excellent, perfect. But I really don't like this. I would like to, even though I don't need an introduction maybe in the page, but maybe I want this to say something else out here. I don't want them to just see, like here it says ZimFirst Podcast, and that people know that that's a podcast. Maybe I don't want them to see the link. Maybe I want them to see some text content. So I'm going to go ahead and come in here and grab some content. I'm just going to grab some text right here. This right here, and I'm going to come into our post that we're editing, and I'm going to come down here, and you'll see I don't see anything right down below here right now of our content. So I'm missing, oh no, here we go, right here. Okay. If you don't see excerpt down here, you can always come over here to screen options and begin to look for the things that aren't checked. And as you check them, those things will begin to come up. If I wanted to check comments, then all of a sudden we see I've got our comments section down there. But what I want is our excerpt, and you'll see right over here excerpt is checked, and it is showing right below our main content area right here. We have excerpt. And I'm going to go ahead and paste that text in that I got for our excerpt. And now I'm going to go ahead and come back over here and refresh the page. And now you'll see what we have here is our excerpt. When people go into the page now, they're not getting the excerpt. They're just getting the content that we've placed in the main content area along with the featured image up top. But down out here, they're getting a different content. They're getting a different amount of content for the excerpt because we specified below that we want to go ahead and specify our own excerpt. Now, if we do not specify our own excerpt, what it will do is it will automatically create an excerpt from the content that's in here. But I'm going to go ahead and remove this audio and just paste in a few paragraphs of content right here. Click that, and you'll see what happens now. Now this goes ahead and this creates the excerpt as long and does exactly as I want to. It will not put a limitation or do anything on the excerpt itself. But when I just put content in here and I don't put an excerpt below, it will give me so much of that content and then will truncate it so that it doesn't go down too far. So when putting an excerpt in manually, of course, you're going to know okay, we're going to put so much in, but we don't want to put too much in because that's going to make it look funny on the page. But here, the system will automatically, if all you have is text and you just want a little bit of text and you don't care exactly where that text ends, you don't actually have to put anything in the excerpts section. The system will automatically generate that excerpt right here for you out in the system. So now that I got our posting out here and you saw how easy it was to post, now maybe I don't want that post there anymore, so I want to go ahead and delete it. I come over here to all posts, and just like before with the pages, I can click and move that right over to the trash. And now it's sitting in the trash, but it's no longer visible on the front of the site anymore. We're back to our ZimFirst podcast posting. So very simple, very easy to do, and you can go ahead and leave that in the trash. You don't have to do anything with it, or you can click delete permanently, and then it will be deleted permanently from the system. So very easy to make those changes, and just remember that to get things to post out here, over here in the ZimFirst news area, the one thing that you will need to do is give it a category. And you're going to see that the categories are always going to be right over here underneath format. And you can always leave standard format in this system. That's fine. The system will automatically pick up any media that you put in here and make it responsive automatically. You just need to select for categories ZimFirst News, and that will be sure that it shows up out here on this page, and it'll be displayed in the most recent posting first, and then an archive down. It'll show 10 postings, and then go into, and then it will have a pagination down here for them to go ahead and scroll through. So that's how you add and manage blog postings on the site. If you have any questions, just let us know. Thanks.